Understanding our nation's history frames who we are today and shapes the future we aspire to create. The Robert Menzies Institute is dedicated to bridging the gaps in our understanding of Australian history.
I think that Menzies' ideas of individual freedom, private enterprise and democracy are incredibly relevant today.
The Robert Menzies Institute is important because we want to promote active students who can actually think for themselves. So critical thinking is a key component of teaching in the 21st century.
And we can all lament the fact that our education system is failing to deliver a well-rounded education for young people. But how many of us can say we're doing something to change that? This is why your support of the Robert Menzies Institute matters.
There are knowledge gaps in my education, and an institution like the Robert Menzies Institute has filled those gaps. Subjects like Australian history are ceasing to exist, and sadly I can't take them at my own school. So an institution like this one has given me the opportunity to learn about our history that we so definitely need to learn about to uphold the country that we want to be.
I think it's important that young people get involved in those institutions so that they are equipped with the tools to build the society that they want, to build the Australia that they want, because we are going to be handing over these institutions of state and everything that we've built and Robert Menzies helped build to the next generation, and they need to be equipped to be able to lead those institutions into a new world.
I'm proud to be on the board of an organisation that's committed to honouring the legacy of Robert Menzies and his contributions to Australia. Thanks to the work of Robert Menzies Institute, a whole new generation of Australians are coming to understand and value Menzies' impact on our country and his belief not only in the power of the individual, but the unlimited potential of our nation.
I'm really excited about what we're doing with the Menzies Early Career Network. The study of Australian history is in a dire state, and it's important that we cultivate the next generation of Australian historians. But it's not just historians that we get involved in the network. We have lawyers, people from a variety of career backgrounds, people who will become prominent figures in Australia in the next decade or so. And it's important that they have that understanding of our history and what has gone before them to inform their decision-making going forward.
The institution has done some really unconventional things for a Prime Ministerial Library. It's held dialogues looking at the future of Australian foreign policy, but informed by the historical experience of Robert Menzies' cabinet.
His legacy should never be forgotten. It should be taught at school from the very early age, because if we do not have pride in our nation, we will not be able to survive in what is an incredibly disruptive and challenging world which has echoes of the 1930s.
Because it isn't doom and gloom. There is huge opportunity, there is huge joy in teaching. We are lifelong learners, companioning students on this journey. That's immensely enriching, and it does put fire in the belly as well to keep fighting the good fight.
Menzies was unshakable in his belief that Australia's best days are ahead of us, not consigned to history. And we need to take his optimism to heart. That there is, he said, no task for which Australia cannot perform and no difficulty she cannot overcome.
By becoming a member of the Robert Menzies Institute, you contribute to ensuring that the values championed by Menzies are passed on to future generations.
Now, we couldn't do what we do without your support, so thank you.
Join us in our mission to honour our past and shape our future.